December 2, 1942, 3:25 'smiddags. Beneath the abandoned football stands at University of Chicago, inside a dark, drafty squash court. The air smells of graphite dust and cold metal. 49 layers of black graphite bricks rise in a strange, geometric pile like a crude pyramid built by engineers instead of priests. Wooden ladders lean against the structure. Wires snake across the floor. Radiation counters click softly in the background. A handful of men stand silently, watching. At the center of it all is a thin, quiet physicist with sharp eyes and a calm voice. Enrico Fermi. He checks his watch. 25 PM. A technician slowly pulls a wooden control rod from the pile of graphite and uranium. The movement is careful, almost ceremonial. Every man in the room knows the stakes, because if the calculations are wrong even slightly, this experiment could spiral beyond control. But if they are right, humanity will unlock the power of the atom. The Geiger counters begin clicking faster. Tick, 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 tick. Fermi watches the instruments like a chess player studying a board, only he fully understands. His notebook rests on his knee, filled with numbers scribbled in pencil. No panic, no excitement, just quiet concentration. Then the clicks accelerate again. Fermi looks up. Pull it another foot. The technician hesitates, then obeys. More clicks, faster now. Across the room, another physicist scribbles readings onto a clipboard. Sweat beads on his forehead to September 1942. Rain streaks against the tall windows of a dimly lit War Department office, mirroring the tension within. General Leslie R. Groves, a formidable figure in uniform, meticulously examines a thin folder on his desk. His brow is deeply furrowed as he pores over papers detailing the Manhattan Project. A stark departure from his past. The name J. Robert Oppenheimer appears repeatedly. His unconventional profile and troubling security report a persistent concern. Groves leans back, a flicker of impatience crossing his face. The immense stakes of the project weighing heavily. The quiet tapping rain outside underscores the profound tension as he contemplates a weapon that could alter civilization forever. In an office thick with cigarette smoke, a gaunt J. Robert Oppenheimer, radiating feverish intensity, stands before a chalkboard, a chaotic tapestry of swirling equations. He articulates complex nuclear reactions to captivated graduate students. Their faces a mix of awe and struggle to keep pace. A sudden, palpable silence descends as General Groves enters. His imposing presence immediately felt as he observes Oppenheimer. Groves' unwavering gaze meets Oppenheimer's as he asks, "Dr. Oppenheimer, where would you say is the ideal location for a bomb design laboratory?" Oppenheimer, without hesitation, paints a vivid picture of Los Alamos, a remote New Mexico plateau, a blank canvas for scientific convergence. As Groves listens intently, the vast, rugged New Mexico desert stretches under an unyielding sky, a canvas of immense, terrifying potential. Construction vehicles, mere specks, break ground, marking the nascent stage of the secret Los Alamos laboratory. The desert silence is heavy with an unspoken fear. What if the chain reaction ignites the atmosphere, destroying the planet? An invisible weight hangs in the air. A convoy of army trucks ascends a winding dirt road, silhouetted against the stark New Mexico sunrise. Thick dust billows behind the trucks, a silent warning of the immense changes on the horizon. The vehicles carry the first wave of construction materials, hinting at a transformative future. The camera pans, revealing a small, tranquil boarding school nestled amidst pine trees on the mesa. Its peaceful buildings stand in stark contrast to the encroaching military presence. Dust clouds, like an ominous shroud, foreshadow the profound transformation about to unfold. Inside a rudimentary Los Alamos lab, J. Robert Oppenheimer, thin and intense, meticulously organizes chalkboards filled with complex equations. Around him, young, energetic Richard Feynman and seasoned Edward Teller argue passionately, their voices filling the smoke-filled air. Oppenheimer moves among them, a conductor orchestrating a symphony of brilliant minds, pushing towards a unified, terrifying goal. The constant hum of construction outside the thin wooden walls underscores the palpable tension of their desperate work. They grapple with insurmountable problems of bomb design, especially the unpredictable and volatile nature of plutonium. In a dimly lit Los Alamos lab, a small group of scientists, including von Neumann, huddle around a chalkboard. New, daunting equations fill the chalkboard, their complexity a silent testament to the challenge ahead. Oppenheimer watches intently as they discuss implosion, the air thick with hushed, urgent whispers and the scratch of chalk. The gravity of the unprecedented engineering feat settles over them, a palpable weight in the quiet room. Oppenheimer slowly nods. The immense weight of war and potential casualties. The vast New Mexico desert stretches endlessly under a starless, pre-dawn sky, a canvas of profound desolation. A barely audible sigh of wind whispers across the empty flats, a chilling prelude to the impending dawn. In the distance, a colossal 100-foot metal tower pierces the gloom, a stark silhouette against the fading night. At its apex, a 5-ton gadget perches precariously, an ominous jewel atop the metallic monolith. A complex spiderweb of cables, high-speed cameras, and miles of instrumentation wire converge on the tower. These metallic sinews glint faintly in the encroaching darkness, hinting at immense, unseen forces at play. Inside the reinforced bunker, J. Robert Oppenheimer stands rigid, his gaunt face illuminated by the faint glow of his cigarette. General Leslie R. Groves paces nervously, his eyes fixed on his watch as the air crackles with unspoken tension. Beyond the bunker, a flickering lightning storm rages, hinting at the first blush of sunrise on the horizon. Scientists huddle in fear and morbid fascination, some prostrate, others donning welding goggles, awaiting the unknown. Oppenheimer's knuckles are white as he grips a railing, a voice echoing, T-5 minutes. At 5:29 a.m., the desert is swallowed by a blinding white flash, turning night into a terrifying, instantaneous day. A monstrous fireball claws skyward, boiling and expanding with unimaginable energy, consuming all in its path. Moments later, a physical shockwave slams into distant bunkers, rattling windows and making the earth tremble. Above, the terrifying, iconic mushroom cloud begins its slow, ominous ascent, twisting into the sky. Oppenheimer watches from the bunker, his face etched with a profound, chilling realization. In a whisper of horror and awe, Oppenheimer utters, "Now I am becoming." The Ota River glistens under a tranquil morning sun, its surface reflecting the clear sky in a deceptive calm. Trams, filled with workers and uniformed schoolchildren, rumble along their tracks, bells echoing through the vibrant city. A woman hangs laundry on a balcony, the fabric snapping gently in the breeze, a symbol of ordinary life. A child chases a ball in a park, their laughter a bright, innocent sound cutting through the morning air. The scene is bathed in a precious normalcy, hinting at a peace about to be shattered in an instant. Colonel Paul W. Tibbets, etched with intense concentration, commands the stark, functional cockpit of the B-29 Superfortress. Behind him, the ominous little boy bomb hangs in the bay, its metallic surface gleaming under interior lights. Crew members, their faces grim, whisper professional tones over crackling headsets, confirming weather and target acquisition. The air crackles with chilling anticipation, a stark contrast to the world unknowingly below. The moment of truth arrives, a silent agreement passing between the crew as the bomb is released. A single, resonant command pierces the hushed tension. Bomb away. For 43 silent seconds, little boy plummets, a tiny speck against the vast blue sky, a harbinger of unimaginable destruction. An unimaginable flash erupts, brighter than 1,000 suns, momentarily blinding, engulfing the world in searing light. A colossal fireball expands, instantly vaporizing structures and etching shadows onto walls, a terrifying, destructive bloom. A deafening, supersonic shockwave rips through the city, flattening buildings and shattering everything in its path, a monstrous roar. From the Enola Gay's cockpit, the crew watches in stunned silence as a monstrous, 6-mile-high mushroom cloud blossoms over the burning ruins of Hiroshima. The pilot murmuring, "My God,"